we got a bag full of love here. Hobium. I adore that when you order from them, they send you the cute tote bag. It is so very nice to have these bags. So, as you saw from our previous video, we finally opened the knitting machine. We finally opened the Addi, and she's so happy. She's very happy to be out of the box and set up in the place of honor where she belongs. And when we ordered her, we also ordered some yarn at the same time, came in the same box. And when I opened up the box, we were showing off the Addi, and we really didn't talk about the yarn much. So I just wanted to take a few minutes here and show some of the yarns that we had purchased. I know I showed you the colors a little bit, but we didn't really talk about the yarns. So that's what this is today. So all of this is Hobium. I have no idea on the pricing because I bought it a year ago and there was no packing list in the box with it. I can guarantee I bought it on sale because when I bought this, everything on the site was 50% off, which is why I got my Addi when I did. That's the only way I could ever justify buying an Addi, is to get it from home. And Hobie does this 2 or 3 times a year. They do it always at Black Friday, and I thought I saw it just a week or so ago too. So just keep an eye out for that. For those, sign up for the notices. Put that thing in your cart if you want it. Watch for the sale, and boom, you got to buy it right now when it shows up, because you won't have time to shop. They go fast. Okay, so I can guarantee everything I bought here I got for half off, whatever the regular price was. So first I got 2. Isn't that pretty? I love those colors. I bought some sock yarn one time and it was called Grand Canyon, and that's what that reminds me of, was that sock yarn. This is Gazelle Happy Feet. It's hand painted, 3.52 ounces, 100 grams, 360 yards, 75% superwash merino wool. Obviously a sock yarn. This is machine wash, do not dry, so lay flat to dry. And it says use a size 2.5 to 3 knitting needle, or a 4 or 5 millimeter crochet hook. So pretty small, but that's to be expected with size 1 yarn, with sock yarn. It's really, really pretty. And I do remember seeing something that said, because it's hand painted, the hand painted Gazelle collection, that there's going to be some irregularities from, you know, skein to skein. Well, but it's always like that when you've got the hand dyed, hand painted yarns. But it is so pretty. That's going to be gorgeous worked up. And I want to say 2 of these will make a small shawl. Probably, you know, I'm no expert on socks, but 360 yards should make a pair of socks, especially if you're doing shorty socks. You knitters out there, let me know. Is one of these going to make a pair of socks? If so, I've got 2 pairs of socks here. Very happy about that. Merino Gold. I know nothing about this brand. Madame Tricot Paris. It is acrylic wool blend, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 437 yards, 400 meters. It's 49% wool, 51% acrylic, made in Turkey. You know, I was going to say very, very, very soft. It is soft. It is squishy. It definitely feels like wool. Like where this, you don't get that wool feel. But this feels like wool. Of course, this is the merino wool, so it's softer, superwash merino. This does not, it's not horrible, but it definitely it feels more woolish in my hands than it does on my other skin. So it's not terrible, but I don't know. I don't know. It's made in Turkey, so you know we like the made in Turkey. It says it's a number 2. nice size. Maybe 2, maybe 3. What is this? What is this that I have right here? This one says it's a 3. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely not much different. Yeah, it's definitely, the 3 is a little bigger, but not very much. This would be one of those that you're going to want to get your whips per inch tool out and do a quick measurement, because that's a really solid, that's a solid 2. That's a solid 2. It's really nice though. It's beautiful yarn. It says it's a fine 2. It says to use a 2.5 hook. I don't know. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous yarn. I bought it for the knitting machine. I don't think it's going to work in the knitting machine, because what I'm told, haven't tried it myself, but what I'm told is that it doesn't like the smaller yarns. It would definitely need a 4, maybe a heavy 3. Like that 3 there, I don't think would work. So we'll have to see. We'll give it a try and we'll see, because that's what I bought it for, was for the knitting machine. We'll see. But this is glorious yarn, and I don't regret it even if it doesn't work in the knitting machine. So the colors, they're all just going to be a color number, and I kind of showed the colors the other day when I unpacked it. But this is color 101, which is a beautiful, beautiful blue. This is a beautiful, I can't think of any colors, pinkish red. I think these are the same. Nope, a little bit different. One is more burgundy, one is more pink. The colors are just stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. So I must have just went through and went pop, pop, pop and grabbed a few colors. Well, you know I'm always getting a gray. And that's a really pretty soft gray. It's showing darker on the camera than it is. It's a little lighter. This is just a basic beige, sort of a turquoisey green. Now this is a much darker gray. Oh wow, that's pretty. It's not nearly that dark gray, but here you can see the difference between the grays. Super pretty, almost a charcoal. And this is a very true purple. Again, showing up much darker, kind of almost an eggplant. I would almost call this an eggplant or an aubergine, something like that. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8. We got 8 colors of this. I forgot how many yards already. 437 yards. There's a lot of yardage in here, but it is a lighter weight. You know, with it being the 2 weight, what did I say? 2 weight, 3 weight, 2 weight. With it being a 2 weight, quite a bit of yardage in that 100-gram ball. These are beautiful colors. You know, just seeing them sit here, if I was the type of person who had the ability to make something that was multicolored, all of these colors look really, really nice together. If I could do something like that. Wow, that is so pretty. So we got those. And then we got just a couple of these other little things. This is called Diamond Lamia yarn, diamond, low pilling, soft and shiny. It's 100 gram, 3.5 ounce, acrylic microfiber. It's really different. Made in Turkey. What's that, made in Turkey? Yeah, it was made in Turkey. Number 4. It's a 4 weight. It's a small 4. I think it's made for Hobium. And where's 229 yards? I think I said that already. You can wash it, you cannot dry it. This is the most interesting weave. Can you see that? You know what this reminds me of? It just hit me what this reminds me of. The tassel on your graduation thing. That's the way this is twisted. Can you see that? So when you untwist it, it's not like yarn. It's like individual, let me get one of these. They're like individual cords all twisted together. Let me get this untwisted so you can see what I'm talking about. There's 3 of them, so it's, I guess you call that a 3-ply. There, see that? It's not like yarn threads. And I'm sure there's somebody here, because it looks like these are individually twisted. together. I just absolutely cannot get a hold of that. There we go. It looks like these are twisted together. Boy, do I need a manicure. Isn't that neat? Isn't that interesting? So you can sell those are twisted, and then the three of them are twisted together. But that's what this yarn reminds me of, is the tassels. It looks like a big, fat, thick tassel yarn. I'm really curious to see how this is going to work up. But I only have two of them, 229 yards. And I'm sure when I bought it, I thought it was going to be, you know, like this. And acrylic microfiber. So it's a really unusual fiber. And I have the two, the kind of very, very pretty pastel-y blue and pastel-y lavender, for sure lavender. And again, the color is just a number, so that doesn't help us with anything. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this because it's not as big as I thought it was. And I don't know how it's going to work up. And it says it takes a size 3 crochet hook, so that's going to be small. Maybe... Okay, so the swatch, which usually the swatch is 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So usually a swatch is 4 inches, right? Ish. And it's 24 stitches across and 30 rows. That's small. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Give me some ideas, peeps, because I don't know. Again, thought I was going to use it on the Addi. I don't know. It's super pretty though. And then this little bitty thing. Look at this little teeny tiny thing. This is a 50-gram ball. It's 100% cotton, 100% mercerized cotton. So you know it is super soft. Gazelle, same brand. I think that's the same brand as, yeah, same brand as this. And this one is, again, made in Turkey. 1.76 ounces, 50 grams, 137 yards, teensy tiny. Giza, it's called. I think I've heard of that before. You can wash it, cannot dry it, cannot iron it, which is funny. Oh, you can iron it. Mercerized cotton has a really, really silky feel to it. It's beautiful, worked up in wearables. This isn't dishcloth cotton. This is nice cotton. No color number, again, just a color number. I can't even find a color number on this one. There it is, 2479. We got 2 of them. Again, beautiful, beautiful. Again, no idea what I'm going to do with it because there's such a small amount. So I've got a total of about 260 yards. What can I do with 260 yards of, what weight is this? Of something that does not tell me what weight it is. That's helpful. I'm going to guess a 1 or a 2. Where's that sock yarn? Huh. This is thinner than the sock yarn. So this is a 1 or a 0. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this. Wow, it's going to knit up beautiful though. Give me some ideas, guys. I need to know what to do with this, and I need to know what to do with this. Look at the difference in the size. The colors are so pretty. I really thought these were going to be bigger because I was just going down. I was boop, 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 because I had to get that Addi bought. When you're buying those Addis and they're on sale, you got to buy them right now. Possibly I can go online because they've got a gazelle.net. Possibly I can go online and get some ideas of what to do with this. But I want your ideas because you guys always have the best ideas. So that's it. That's everything that I bought. The yarn that I got to go with my Addi, none of which is going to work on the Addi. Possibly this one will. I can't wait to try it though and see how that works out. It feels so nice. You know, On the baby Addi, it will make a thin, you know, that thin neck scarf that where it's not just the big fat one. This might make a thin scarf. Or, because this is how wide a hat is, I bet I could get a cowl out of that. Oh, yeah. I bet I could get a cowl out of this. If this will work on the Addi. I bet I can get it. Maybe not, though, because it's only 229 yards. And that hat took... Oh, the hat was 199 yards. So, no, not getting a cowl out of it. It's not going all the way around. Okay, back to the drawing board. Unless... Do you think these two would look together if I could figure out how to do stripes? If I could figure out how to do stripes, I think those would look very pretty together as a cowl. So that's going to be the goal. First we'll try it on the machine, see if it'll take it, see if it'll work it. Because, you know, she's very particular about what she'll work with. And then let's see if Robin can figure out how to do stripes. That'll be the goal. Okay. That's everything for the unboxing. Thank you so very much for joining me. I would appreciate if you would like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I would also appreciate if you would subscribe if you get any enjoyment out of the content from these videos. Thank you ever so much. See you later. Bye-bye.